one of the most sustainable business leaders on the planet. I mean, you know what he did to Unilever, and now, as you know, he has the Imagine company, I should say. And he talks about the $130 trillion of investment, and he says, here's what he says. He says, we have never seen an investment opportunity like this in our world ever. That's the way he says it. Right? And here's someone who's not saying it as, you know, an investment banker or so. Here's someone who's saying it as a leader of or until fairly recently anyway, you know, a multi-billion-dollar business, and saying that to us. And so impact investing and you know, the whole thing, and by the way, all of the lovely constraints that people are building in, constraints is the wrong word, but the you know, making sure that things actually happen, right? So that is also, as you know, part of the ESG kind of thing, and I think we're going to see much more of that. I think we're, you know, I know the blockchain is kind of like a dirty word in some way, because instantly we think of crypto, but you know, we are going to be seeing things where we literally can see it happening almost in real time. We already have people who do things with virtual reality, and they just click in and bang, there they are. You know, they've just given funds, and bang, there they are, live in the projects. I mean, it's like, it's amazing.
And I think that's like, yeah, you and I have been talking about social entrepreneurship for over a decade. And I do think there does seem to be this sea change in the last 12 months, many more people talking about it, but also it does still feel very early days. And I think that accountability and that making sure that it's a genuine impact at the end of the investment versus the kind of the greenwashing. And one of the interesting things I thought about, which was, I will be interesting to see whether it plays out in the investment community, but last year the American Chamber of Commerce and the top 300 companies for the first time ever said that businesses are about more than just making money.
Exactly. They did. They certainly did.
Now, what's more shocking to me about that is that nobody outside of the American Chamber of Commerce hasn't thought that, for at least certainly in the world of small business. You try attracting great staff to come and work with you if you don't have a bigger mission. And what I'm interested to see now is whether that kind of shifts into the investment world, and people, you know, say, well, look, I'm just not going to invest unless I see a bigger picture commitment to it.